Tristissima, you are our last poet of the evening. After Trist, I'm going to come up here and give a few more announcements, then I get to let you all go. So, give your final round of applause, if none other for the evening, for Tristissima, everybody.
So open mics are the clairvoyance of unborn words. This is the rawest of materials that will one day be a poem. I don't care. A sailor on an asphalt sea searches for something he can't see. He listens with granite concrete ears. Useless should he fall from mast to solid black water. They're heavy, you see, and his back is bowed with the weight, deaf like sirens. He thinks language twists and confounds the things we say, and decides not to care about the breathing words of others heaving their way through seasick air to tangle themselves in his hair. There to cling like pirates more loyal to bootied ship than loving of life. There to cling, chattering the cracked remnants, forgotten fragments of half-felt fears, ice-dressed intoxicants fueling false insomnia, the lies of a late night spent in moss-crusted memories, loaves long gone green and liquidy with apathy. He is tortured in the night by his own unfeeling. He used to make friends so easily. Kindergarten questions held through junior high. Bridges burned by hormones and a lost time of lives balanced on the letters of grades and love notes. Books raised comfortable stone walls, padded with ivy stuffed in pillowcases. Familiar fantasies cooing sweet nothings and strangeness. Oddly sibilant language of pointless scholarship. Reality lost in emergent mysticism. Faltering theologies failing to mend estranged pottery pieces, newly recognizing their fissures. He listened with granite concrete ears. Deaf like pages shouting their identity, abandoned academics to assail the stomachs of vermin, aggravate ulcers and rats and insects, silverworms and mice distracted him with figments and computer clicks, found he couldn't say what he wished when facing an audience of notebooks and Microsoft, silent blank listeners waiting patiently for the rains to come. Not hearing, he could not speak. Not speaking, he could not sail the seas that mattered. Not hearing, he was left to his own thoughts, blessed to be his own disciple. Not speaking, he was left to this asphalt sea, solid black water waiting to crack his head and drown his body. Cars honk their way past him, he doesn't notice. God's call to the colors he's flying. He hurls albatrosses at their broadsides from his cannons. He is defined by the aluminum and steel hull of his ship, by the bobbing motion of merging with traffic. What is the measure of a man so caught in the search that his destination seems another distraction? What meaning is given to his bloodshot stare and caffeine-fueled starry knuckles? What purpose have the words of the deaf? It is this, he says, clenched teeth and road rage snarl, heater on full blast and frost on the windshield. It is this that is my measure, this that is my meaning, this their purpose. Sometimes there is no truth but in the doing, and no answer but in the quest. I live this life to learn myself, and I have learned a frightening lesson, that there is a joy somewhere deep inside me, softly insistent, unignorable, that I don't understand but I worship. When you go this deep, block out everything but your car. Breathing sounds the same as laughing. Too loud. And the noise scares your mind into impatient ephemera, distracting itself so it can forget this feeling it does not own. Every walking creature hates the ground that prevents their flight. That's why I drive. The airborne language of trees and buildings I barely have time to recognize, giving floating freedom to the words I could never see on paper. A monk's isolation joins with a kaleidoscope of scenery to marry me to my own meaning.
Woo! Give it up! I lied. That was not your last round of applause. Ah, shut up. Oh, man. It was an awesome show, everybody. I have just a few more announcements for you guys.